Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Amanda at 580-782-2452, 580-782-2452.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers!
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Go Mangum Tigers!
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers.
What are you doing?
Hear us roar, Go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Get ready to hit a home run in style with Funky Flamingo. As sports season swings into action, we're here to deck you out in the coolest custom trucker hats. No matter your team or sport, we've got the gear to make you stand out. Swing by facebook.com/myfunkyflamingo. And let's get personal with your style. Funky Flamingo. Your game day just got a whole lot funkier. Customize it, wear it, love it. Email me at funkyflamingolllc@gmail.com or call 405-422-0082.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, hello again, and welcome to softball on Classic Hits 97.7. Along the Facebook page and, OKSports.tv, and also on the Tiger TV as well. Chad Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands. Don't you just love it when you open your mouth and suddenly people are staring at you like, really? We've got to listen to that clown for the next hour and a half? My goodness.
Tell you what, we're up in the stands with the peeps this
Hi, everybody.
We are under the shade, and we got a nice south breeze wind, so it's blowing out here in Navajo. We are looking forward to some Lady Tiger softball, Lady Indian softball too.
That's good. Great matchup. I had a chance to talk to an event scout earlier this week, and he's like, yeah, that's going to be a good game, Barnes. You picked a good one. So here you go. We're ready to go. And a couple of teams that have been playing well as of late. Mangum, of course, won the tournament over the weekend over at Hollis and beat a couple of teams that are ranked in the top 20 in Class A as they knocked off Arapahoe or Cheyenne-Raden and Hollis. Cheyenne-Raden number 11 in that poll, Hollis number 13. Meantime, tonight's opponent is ranked in that top 10 as well as coming in at number 6, Navajo. 7-1 on the year are the Lady Indians, and as we mentioned, ranked number 6 in Class A. They have, played 8 games and given up, Chad, a total of 5 runs.
Amazing.
In those 8 games.
Absolutely amazing.
Their only loss came to Hinton. They lost 1-0 at the Maggie Walker last week over at Hobart. And speaking of Hobart, that's who Mangum will play on Monday. Dylan Sparks, the head coach, but Tim Ellison nearby to make sure that everything goes as he wants it to.
That's right. I think we might have Cordell on Monday. Is that right?
Who's that?
Mangum.
Mangum has Cordell on Monday, yes.
You got it.
And we'll be there.
You got it. Yeah, looking forward to this afternoon. Let's preface this broadcast. There is a chance that we may have some interruption. We are looking good right now on the stream, but anyone who's been to Navajo Public Schools can testify that it is one of these places where you got a bar or two with the cell phone service. So we are streaming. It needs a little more bandwidth than normal cell phones. So if we lose the feed, we'll restart it and get back on just as quickly as possible. But there is that chance that we'll the video feed may chop up and hopefully not fall out. But anyway, this is just part of doing business here in Navajo. But we are glad to be here.
Well, if that occurs, what do we suggest the fans do?
Just hold tight. It'll pop back on Facebook. If we lose video, Facebook will go first. So recommend Tiger TV on YouTube. That will hold up longer. So go subscribe to Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube, and that way you'll get notifications whenever we are live. But that's your best bet is on YouTube, and Facebook is the first to usually go.
So we mentioned the fact that Cordell coming up on Monday. It'll be our first time to be in the friendly confines over there at Mangum.
That's right. Looking forward to our first home game. We know we're going to be in the shade and have operable conditions for broadcasts.
And we were talking to one of our buddies from over there at Mangum, and apparently we've got a renovated press box on the football side of things that we're going to enjoy.
You know, I got a text a little over a month ago, and they said, "Man, you guys are going to like it." So we'll look forward to that first Mangum football game as they keep upgrading all kinds of things there in Mangum. Sam Powers and Travis Reese, I tell you what, two geniuses in Greer County. Can you say that?
About those two? Come on, man. That's stretching it. Geniuses? Really?
Well, they're going to stock the fridge for us. And also Mitch McLaughlin, too. We got to throw him in there.
Well, they probably were okay until you threw Mitch in there. Speaking of geniuses and guys who have been around, Ryan Granger now, the superintendent here at Navajo, had a chance to talk to him earlier today, and he's at meetings in Oklahoma City.
Great guy.
Not sure if he's going to be back in time or not, but he did say, Barnes, make sure you say good things about me. Of course, Granger, one of those dirty birds.
Softball
guy. You know what the Dirty Birds are named after, too, right?
Tell me.
The Falcon football team, the Atlanta Falcons.
There you go.
Back in the day, man, I'm thinking, what are these guys, the Dirty Birds, really?
Well, some of those names, especially in beer league softball, can get interesting.
Well, if you've ever seen Carney do the Dirty Bird, it's worth the price of admission. Little question about that.
Especially about the 4th or 5th inning.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Just about ready to get underway. Kennedy Guthrie in the circle this afternoon for this group from Navajo and her battery mate, Sabrina Gilbert. One of the better battery combinations in the state of Oklahoma. And we get a chance to see them up close and personal. As leading it on for the Lady Tigers will be Hannah Stair. Stair takes it for a strike and a count 0-1 on Stair. That's the thing about this pitcher. She's going to be around home plate all afternoon long. You're not going to have to sit back and wait on a pitch. She'll get it to you. Giselle Rowell in the on-deck circle and Palin Clark due up here. A little slap towards short, couple of hops, throw, and in time by a step. Stare out at first base, 6-3. And, well, you could tell by Hannah's reaction, she thought she beat that one out. One gone. And I got to agree with her. Giselle Rowell will step in. It was not hit real hard at the shortstop. Good play by Sadie. Got rid of it in time for round number one. So we are underway. Good to have you alongside. The howling that you hear is that hair dryer blowing in Chad and I's face. We're actually at our back this afternoon. This one's foul and out of play. And some youngsters, you need to have your head on a swivel, kiddos, because it will come and get you. Count 0-2 now on Giselle Rowell. As we mentioned, Palin Clark waits to the on-deck circle. 0-2 pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down for Mangum in their half of inning number one. Good piece of pitching there. So here's Clark. Oh, and she flip-flopped. Yeah, I mean, Coach told me she made a couple of changes, but she did not mention that Clark and Woodruss are actually flip-flopping in the lineup. So Bren batting third, and Palin Clark will bat fourth. So it's Woodruss who will step in. Woodruss, by the way, will be at third base defensively here to begin the ball game. First pitch to Bren, fouled back to the screen. Had a good cut, 0-1. And again, you don't sit back and wait on Kennedy Guthrie. She's going to come at you hard. She's going to throw strikes. You better be hacking.
Yep, talked to one of the aunts before you got here, Michael. And she said that they, at Elk City Festival, they kind of got into a funk early and probably have been because of the effort that was given at Hollis, like you talked about over the weekend. And they were playing on turf, and it was, like you said, 100 and you know what.
Yep.
So looking forward to a little bounce-back effort here this afternoon.
Yeah, they lost 2 yesterday at their Tuesday at that festival.
Yep.
And played a couple of pretty good teams, including Leedy. Pitch a little bit outside to Woodruss, and that'll level the count at 1-1. So Brent bats here in the first, no score, 2 gone. Kennedy Guthrie set to go to work. This one's popped up on the infield. And who's going to call for it? Nobody. The ball going to drop safely. And it's not really a Texas leaguer, but it's a base hit. That's a big mistake there. Pop up on the infield, and Chad, nobody took charge. It was just kind of out in the middle of no man's land.
Yep, first pitcher, then shortstop needs to come over and just take command there.
Well, that's the shortstop's play all the way because the pitcher got to battle the rubber. So here's Clark, now the chance, inning kept alive. See if Palin can take advantage. Hits this one foul on the right side. It's 0-1. Good cut by Clark, but late on the fastball.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth, Meatloaf.
Oh, wow.
R.I.P. Meat.
Oh, my goodness. I'd do anything for love, but I won't do that. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's right.
And then there's always paradise by the dashboard light. So on pitch on the way here. Up and in. Count level at 1-1.
DJs love that song. Love Meatloaf because you can usually take a restroom break on those 7-8 minute songs.
Well, it's ironic that you mentioned Meatloaf because on the way here I was listening to I'd Do Anything But I Won't Do That, the 6.5 minute version. And Guthrie trying to take something off that one, and Kennedy let go of it way too soon. 2-1 now on Clark. See if Palin can take advantage. And again, inning should have been over. Mangum against somebody like Kennedy Guthrie. You got to take advantage. Swing, ball gets away from Gilbert. Count 2-2, and home plate umpire said that Clark got a piece of that one, so the runner, Woodruss, cannot advance. That's Woodruss down at first. 2-2 count. Clark, 2 outs here in the first. Pitch on the way. Fouled out of play back behind us. And good job of spoiling a good pitch right there by Palin Clark.
Well, those rise balls are so hard to hit. And at high school, very difficult. I just can't imagine College World Series. Some of those ladies are just throwing some smoke.
2-2 offering on the way here. Line drive into the gap, right center field. Brent was off with the pitch. Around third, they'll hold her there. Runners at the corner with 2 gone. Nice piece of hitting by Palin Clark. 2-out single into right center field. Runners at first and third now for Aubrey Lowe, the catcher. Good job out there in right field to get that ball in quickly by Foster Dunn. So some 2-out magic. Let's see if it can happen here for Mangum. Runners at the corners. Pitch on the way. Downstairs and off with the pitch is Palin. Clark will go to second. So she's in scoring position. They call that a ball, Chad?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 1-0. You hear that wind blowing, and it's blowing in the face of the pitcher. The pitcher likes throwing into the wind because it'll make the ball dance a little bit more. Now time taken here. She'll have to tie her shoe. So the inning kept alive on a little pop-up on the infield that nobody called for, nobody took advantage of. Woodruss was safe at first base, and then a single into right center. Off the bat of Palin Clark, she stole second. Runners at second and third, and well, you can hear that one pop in the mitt at home. Strike to low. It's 1-1 on Aubrey. And Guthrie went back and got a little extra on that one. It's a big-time giddy up there. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Off the fist and out of play. Goes to 1-2.
Boy, somebody put on the brood.
Is that what that aroma is?
I don't know. It's showing our age.
Well, you could have made it worse. You could have said high karate. So, I mean, pitch out of the way here. Back to the screen. Good job there by Aubrey Lowe to keep the bat alive. Clark did the same thing. Fouled off a couple of pitches and then hit one into the gap in right center field for a base hit. You know, there's young people going, brood, high karate. And then some of the elder statespersons are going, yeah, we learn that stuff. 2-2 offering here. Swing and a miss, Low going on strikes. And a good job at coming back on the part of Hoffman to stem the tide of Mangum. No runs, couple of hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on board. We play the half inning. It's Mangum nothing. Navajo coming to bat. Work Classic hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Have you visited Western Traditions in Mangum yet?
I'm waiting for a sale.
Well, I'm here to tell you the wait is over because there's a secret sale going on right now. Western Traditions is quickly becoming known for high-end, unique Western furniture. And now during the secret sale, just mention radio and get 20% off in-stock furniture.
20% off. Wow, that's a big deal on unique, one-of-a-kind furniture.
Remember, you've got to ask for the discount to get it. Mention radio and get 20% off all in-stock furniture at Western Traditions, downtown Mangum.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers, on and off the field and court. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Bottom half of inning number 1 to up here, Navajo and Mangum. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Brent Bogart has joined us, Morgan Maddox as well. I want to say hi to Michelle Boyce Shoemaker. We saw her the other day at the convenience store. She's like, I know that guy, but who is he? Denise York has checked in, as has Jerice Wilson Henry. She says, go Lady Tigers. Shelly Jenkins Mullins is joining us this afternoon. And Shelley getting some spaghetti chicken this afternoon at a big meeting that she got to be a part of on behalf of Work Ready. So looking forward to finding out how that went. First pitch here, taking it downstairs for a ball. Alexa Hoffman leading it off. The right fielder this afternoon for Navajo. Kennedy Guthrie and Sabrina Gilbert, 2 and 3 in the lineup. Palin Clark gets the called strike, and it's 1-1 now on Hoffman. On 1 count, just underway here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Downstairs for a ball. Count 2-1. So Clark, who pitched on Saturday, and through that game that seemingly was never going to end, downstairs for a ball, 3-1. Went 9 innings in that contest, and Mangum won it in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ghost runner rules that Shelley Fox still grumbling about. 3-1 pitch. Foul back to the screen. And run it full at 3-2. Home plate umpire looking into the stands. Was somebody grumbling there? He kind of had a look like that.
Did not hear. But he does have all of his protection on.
That's good. Payoff pitch on the way here. Foul on the third base side. We'll go back, Jack, and do it all over again. Yeah, that guy on Saturday, you talk about
living dangerous.
Yeah, Aerosmith living on the edge. He certainly was. I'm not going to wear any protection. I'm a man. Payoff pitch lifted down the left field line. That ball well hit, and it is gone. Alexa Hoffman with the home run to left field. She went Jack City.
Wentz one good, but I tell you what, you get power out of your leadoff, Michael.
Boy, no kidding.
That is something.
Greatest leadoff hitter of all time, Major League Baseball. You talk about power, speed.
Talk to me.
I'm sorry, you should have said Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, Ricky, yes.
As he proclaimed when he set the all-time record for stolen bases, I am the greatest.
He even beat Willie Mays Hayes off of Major League.
Wow. Wow. I love the analogy.
First step to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Solo shot. And, pitcher trying to help herself. Boy, Kennedy Guthrie roped one just outside the bag down the third base line. It's 0-1 on Guthrie.
Yeah, got a freshman in the circle for Mangum. She's a good one. But facing a daunting lineup this afternoon.
0-1 pitch all the way from Clark. Whacked foul. It's 0-2. And Guthrie just a little bit out in front of both of those. She's hit the ball hard. Jolie Stuchel, by the way, is out in left field this afternoon. First time we have seen Jolie.
And as of right now, she can turn around and touch the fence. She is backed up.
She's getting ready to say, yeah. to say that she's playing deep in the left field area is an understatement. 0-2 pitch from Palin Clark to Guthrie. Pulled the string and had her way out front and got this strikeout.
I can't tell you how good a pitch that was. That was big time. Notice the hitter, like you said, just way out in front and just dropped down the mile per hour and swing and a miss.
Well, you know, and a great job by Palin to set her up and had her out in front of those first 2 pitches that were hit hard but foul and then pulled that string. Here's Sabrina Gilbert now, the catcher for Navajo. Gilbert leans away from one. It's 1-0 on Sabrina. She certainly has the power to get it out of here. Wind blowing hard to left field. 1-0 pitch downstairs, 2-0. Palin taking a little something off that. Maddie Weber waits in the on-deck circle. 1-0 here, bottom half of inning number 1. Navajo on top. Elaine Mills-Smith has joined us. Hello, Elaine. Pitch a little bit outside for a ball. And count now 2-0.
Being careful with Gilbert for sure.
3-0, actually. Yeah. Yeah, but again, you got the 4th place hitter waiting in the on-deck circle. You don't want to be too careful. But she is. Walks her on 4 straight pitches. So Gilbert aboard with one gone here in the first, and Maddie Weber now will step in. Weber, the first baseman. She can hit the ball well and going to get a pitching change. So coach coming out, going to talk to Clark, and the way that Bren came from third base, I thought a pitching change was going to be made, but instead, coach is going to have a conversation with him.
Again, all these innings and pitches, they stack up for the freshman in situations. She is just learning. She is just a pup. And
all right, brother.
And learning as she goes.
Yeah, I mean, she plays for an elite team in the summertime, and so it's not like she's not familiar with
good hitting.
Yeah, and big-time players. But again, it's been a lot of softball in the last week for this group. And Coach Stidham told me we just didn't play good yesterday or Tuesday at Elk City. She was not happy with the effort. So trying to bounce back here against Navajo. There's a line shot in the left field. Stuchel will come up with the ball very quickly. Put runners at first and second now. With one out. So Maddie Weber at first, and Sabrina Gilbert at second. Abby Brooks now will step in, the third baseman.
Got Navajo fans asking for your location online.
So the fifth place hitter, Abby Brooks, steps in. And that wind beating us to death as it is your ears. Wynn Webb has joined us. Hello, Wynn. Ground ball right back through the middle. That'll be a base hit. They're going to send Gilbert, and Sabrina will come in standing up. That's actually a courtesy runner for Gilbert, but nonetheless, the runner will score, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Good piece of hitting there by Abby Brooks, who simply rolled it right back through the middle and picks up the RBI in the process. So Brooks is at first. Weber now at second. And here comes Carissa Callens. Callens takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Carissa. And if you're Palin Clark, you just got to settle down and get some outs here. Now, with the wind blowing the way it is, and as hot as it is, ball going to carry. Here's strike two to Callens, and it's 0-2 on Carissa. Ball will carry extremely well. 0-2 pitch on the way to Callens. Swing and a miss. Out number two. A good job by Clark to go get the second out of the inning with runners at first and second. Second strikeout for Clark. Two gone now. And Lily Rodriguez, second baseman, will step in. Still runners at first and second. Two across in the inning for Navajo. First pitch on the way here. And Clark suddenly has gotten herself into the groove. Palin, one of the things she did Saturday, she just got the ball and threw it. And she's gone back to that here. That one's upstairs for a ball. Count 1-1.
Yeah, I called it a strike.
Oh, he did call it a strike? All right. Okay, well. So it's 0-2. So now Rodriguez is going to be guessing. 0-2 pitch on the way. A little bit outside for a ball. I knew he wasn't going to call that one a strike. 1-2 now on Rodriguez. So again, Palin Clark has given up two in the inning. And has runners at first and second, but is a pitch away from getting out of the inning. 1-2 offering on the way. Lifted high in the air on the infield. Stair calls forward at shortstop and makes the catch for out number three. But Navajo comes up with a pair of runs in the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. And a couple of runners left on board. At the end of 1, it's Lady Indians 2, Mangum nothing. More Classic Hits, 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Holly Lehman-Webb leads it off here in the second, and she'll take a strike. 0-1 on Lehman-Webb. She'll be followed by Avery Hopper and then Cadence Cooper. 0-1 offering on the way to the center fielder. A little bit inside. Pretty good looking pitch there. Count level of 1-1. Kennedy Guthrie really wanted that one. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Lehman-Webb tipped it foul back to the screen. And it's 1-2. getting in some late coaching as she was late to get to third base. Oh, I love it. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Signed for a ball, 2-2. Boy, I tell you what, Lehman-Webb. Pretty gutsy taking those pitches. I'm hacking away. 2-2 offering on the way here. Called strike 3. The umpire left little doubt as to whether that was a strike or not. So Lehman-Webb gone on strikes. First out of the inning. And will be the second or third strikeout of the ball game for Kennedy Guthrie. And bring to the plate Avery Hopper. First pitch to Hopper. Bunted foul over the screen and out of play. 0-1 on Avery. Chad, letting folks know where we can be found on the internet. Tell your friends and neighbors. Classic Hits 97.7, the Facebook page. Mangum Tiger TV and oksports.tv. Pitch upstairs to Hopper. 1-1 now on Avery, the first baseman for these Lady Tigers. Did you get it all figured out? Did you get it straightened out?
Yes, we did.
Called strike there. 1-2.
Yeah. We were looking for Classic Kids 97.7 instead of Classic
Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
just
yeah.
a little typo.
1-2 pitch here. Had a notion late on. The pitch upstairs leveled down at 2-2. It's kind of a misnomer, right? Classic Kids.
That's right.
Classic means something old like Chad and I.
Yes.
Kids can't be old. 2-2 pitch. High in the air. Calling for it in shallow center field. And then dropping it will be the shortstop. That'll be E6. And a base runner there as Hopper is aboard. We talked about the wind carrying the softball out of the ballpark, and that time it just kind of carried it away from the shortstop. Sadie gave chase, kept giving chase, and just couldn't get there. So now Cadence Cooper will step in. Cooper is the flex player here this afternoon. She played left field all day on Saturday at Hollis. Left-hander swings over the top of that fastball. And 0-1 on Cadence. Millie Gonzalez waits in the on-deck circle. Mangum has had base runners in each of the first two innings, but yet to plate anybody. 0-1 offering on the way here. Slapped at it. Guthrie going to throw to second, and in time for the force play. So Hopper recorded 1-4 for out number 2. Safe at first base on the fielder's choice is Cooper. 2 gone now for Millie Gonzalez. Alex, little Freddie Solis one of those old-time Altus Merchants softball players checking in. He always liked it when the wind was blowing out like this. Helped him get the ball out of the infield. There's a shot into left field. Base hit. The inning will stay alive. Now the ball gets to the wall. Cooper stopped at second. Coach is going to wave her, and she will score. So a good job of recognizing by Coach Stidham that the ball got by the left fielder and actually rolled all the way to the wall. So that'll be a single and an error. No RBI for Gonzalez, but she's at second base now with 2 gone, and back to the top we go. And Hannah Stair. Stair slapped one to short her first time around. Thought she beat the throw, but was out by a whisker. 2-1 now. Navajo on top. Stair takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Hannah. That's one thing about softball umpires. They are very demonstrative on the strike call. If you mentioned the College World Series, if you watch that, you know they do that there as well. 0-1 pitch rolled into left field. That'll be a base hit. Gonzalez rounding third. They're going to send her. Here comes the throw. Millie slides. She's safe. We're tied at 2. And taking second base on the throw is Stair.
What an answer by the Lady Tigers.
So Hannah with the RBI, tying the game at 2. Yeah, this is kind of a Wrigley Field day with the wind blowing out. You would think maybe there would be some runs scored. We're at the top of the second, tied at 2. Good job by Mangum getting it done with 2 outs as well. So here's Giselle Rowell. Rowell struck out her first time, wants to bunt. Guthrie bobbles, now sets, throws, and in time for the out. The inning will come to an end. But not before Mangum ties it back up. Lady Tigers, a couple of runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and a runner left on board. We played an inning and a half. We're tied at 2 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
We may be small town, but we have big dreams. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. To all the athletes this season, give it your very best because Cattlemen's Bank is cheering loud and proud, and we're behind you all the way.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Back in Navajo, it gets set for the bottom half of inning number 2. Mangum and the Lady Indians tied at 2. And Jenny Stidham's team, after giving up a couple of runs in the first inning, got 2 back in the top half of the second, and that's where we go. By the way, I look at the Facebook page. Autumn Hoffman says, Tricia Hoffman, Alexa hit it over her first at bat. Some excitement there. Did you ever hit any home runs playing Little League?
No, are you kidding me? I was 90 pounds.
Sadie McDowell takes it for a strike. 0-1 on McDowell. She'll be followed by Landry Rimple. And then back to the top of Alexa Hoffman. 2-2 ball game here. Bottom half of inning number 2. Thanks for joining us along the network's Cold Strike 2. So my dear friend Tim Rablis, one time in all the years that we played Altus Merchants softball, he hit a home run at Granite. Actually hit it out of the park. Pitch on the way here, called strike 3, and McDowell gone on 3 straight pitches. Backwards K in the book. That'll be the 3rd of the ball game for Palin Clark, and that'll bring Landry Rimple to the plate. Rimple, the catcher, for Navajo. Anyhow, Tim hit the home run at Granite, and he missed home plate, and they called him out. Foul tip. That ate up the home plate umpire, who we know quite well. and rattled his cage. he
With the Hulk Hogan flex.
Yeah, he bowed up at Aubrey Lowe like, come on, you got to catch that. Oh, one pitch on the way here. Had an Ocean called strike in his own 2. And that right there, that foul tip, is exactly why we wondered why the guy Saturday wasn't wearing any protection.
That would have taken him to his backside.
Oh, no question. Foul tip here, 0-2. Yeah, it did catch mask, but it also got, a whole lot of chest area as well. So, again, don't try this at home. If you're going to umpire, wear your equipment. 0-2 pitch on the way to Rimple. Fastball up underneath the eyes. 1-2. Her dad coached a bunch of the little leagues, and he was always entertaining. Ground ball back to Clark. Palin will flip the first, and there are 2 gone here in inning number 2. Good job of fielding position. Palin Clark, third baseman. When she doesn't throw it, you would expect that one. So here's Alexa. She hit a ding-dong, the pitch is dead, her first time around. Let's take Navajo to an early 1-0 lead. So Clark, see what she can do the second time around. She throw inside to Hoffman. 1-0 on Alexa. Bonnie Taylor Dowell says, hey, let's go Lady Tigers. Hello, Bonnie. 1-0 count here. A little bit low and outside, 2-0. So, any idea, heard anything about if and when the weather is going to finally break? 2-0 pitch here, off speed. Boy, that was beautiful. Chad had a chance to answer. That one took so long to get to home plate. It's 2-1. I mean, I saw that like maybe next week 90s.
Right.
Which
that's a little bit of relief.
2-1 pitch here, swing and a miss, and they count level at 2-2. You can't let up on Hoffman though. Remember, she whacked one out of the ballpark on a 3-2 pitch her first time around. 2 gone here in the second, tied at 2. 2-2 pitch popped up, and that'll get out of play. It'll say 2-2. But it's bad when 95 is cool, you know?
That's right. And I'm sure it'll be a humid sweat fest come Wilson time.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Counting on it.
Bring a clean shirt to ride home.
Exactly. 2-2 offering here. Clark tried to pull the string, and checking her swing is Hoffman. And Alexa will run it to full, 3-2. Now remember, again, talked about it a second ago, she homered on a payoff pitch, so see what Clark does. 3-2 offering on the way, and again went with the off speed and kind of short-armed it. 2-out walk to Kennedy Guthrie. Guthrie 0 for 1, struck out her first time around. Opportunity to help her cause here. And again, Clark just go after the hitters. Bringing in softballs from left and right. There ought to be some snow cones headed some kiddos' way.
Here we go, Knight.
So now we're ready to go. Runner at first, 2 gone. Tied at 2 in the second. First pitch swinging, and that one caught by the first baseman for Mangum. Avery Hopper did a good job of going and getting that one quickly, identifying it, and Mangum will come up empty in their half of inning number 2. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a runner left on board. We've played 2, and we're tied at 2. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, Remax Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I will go to the top of the third inning and do it for Mangum, the heart of the order, which is not like Don Henley's the heart of the matter. Palin Clark, Bryn Woodruss, and Aubrey Lowe all due up in the inning, but not in that order. Again, Coach threw me a curveball, and Woodruss hitting third, Clark fourth this afternoon. So Bryn will step in. She singled her first time around. Remember, she hit the little pop-up on the infield that should have been caught to end the inning. Clark then followed with a single, but Mangum could not capitalize. There's a called strike, and it's 0-1 on Bryn. She didn't like the call. Woodruss will let you know what she's thinking. Sometimes her parents wish that she wouldn't. 0-1 offering on the way here. Had an ocean, cold strike 2. And again, Woodruss not happy with the call, but it's 0-2 on Bryn. 2-2 ball game, top of the third inning. And as good as we had anticipated. High inside for a ball. Count 1-2. So if I ask you to name your favorite Chicago song, the group, what would it be?
I'm 80s.
Little looper into shallow center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Good job by Woodruss right off the end of the bat. So the leadoff hitter aboard for Mangum in their half of the third. That'll bring Palin Clark to the plate. Clark a single. Her first time around was left stranded at second base, you were saying.
Hard to say, I'm sorry.
But you like the part that goes along with it, the second part?
Yeah.
Where they go into the drums and
yeah. You're probably more of the full trumpet sax.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like that song as Clark digs in. First pitch on the way to Palin. Taking for a strike, and it's 0-1. I have to go with either Feeling Stronger Every Day or 25 or 64.
That's a great song.
When those two songs start up, you know it's going to be good. 0-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball towards short. Flip to second in time, and they'll get the force play on Woodruss. Safe at first base is Clark on the fielder's choice, and there's one gone. And the story behind 25 or 64 is great.
Literally was.
Yes. Yeah.
Great story.
Aubrey Lowe takes it for a strike. It's 0-1 on Aubrey. She struck out to end inning number 1 and is 0 for 1 on the game. Great line in that song, though. Sitting cross-leg on the floor.
You know what song turned 50 the other day?
Oh, I'm afraid you're going to tell me. What?
David Allen Coe, you never even called me by my name.
Boy, you talk about a Sun song for sure. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Aubrey fouls it down to play behind us, and it's 1-2.
I shared that with my dad, Steve Goodman and John Prine. And,
yeah.
And Prine didn't get a writing, but he didn't want his name on there. He thought it stunk.
Well,
yeah, and he didn't want to talk about some of the stuff in there.
It was a bar song. I mean, that's why, you're feeling no pain at midnight. You love music like that. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Didn't mean to do it. Little excuse me, swing boy. They tried to pick off Clark at first base, but the throw gets away from the first baseman. Palin will go down to second. So Lowe retired on the pop out on the infield on the excuse me swing for out number 2, and then the throwing error will allow Clark to go to second base. All right, so let's as Holly Lehman Webb steps in, Webb 0 for 1. She struck out to start inning number 2. Swing and a miss here. 0-1 on Holly. So Earth, Wind, and Fire. What about them?
After the Love Is Gone.
Oh, yeah. Although September's a great song.
Yes, it is.
But you're right. And for love songs, After the Love Is Gone doesn't get a whole lot better than that. 0-2 now, the count on Holly Lehman Webb. I mentioned Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire. This time tomorrow night, I will be at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth.
Nice.
Watching those two in concert, and they promise an encore with both groups on stage at the end.
And I've got some insider information. Michael might have an extra ticket.
There will be an empty seat next to me. Yes, that is correct.
So,
we're going to take bids now or something?
One adds.
1-2 pitch on the way here. Outside for ball. The count level at 2-2. Actually, now it's 1-2.
So you said Chicago and Earth, Wind.
Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire. I've seen. It'll be the fifth time I will have gone to see Chicago. First time to see Earth, Wind, and Fire. But you know the instruments are going to be great. There's a shot in the left field and caught by the left fielder for out number 3. So Lehman Webb hit it hard, but right at the left fielder. And Mangum will come up empty in their half of inning number 3. No runs, no hit, or one hit. There was an error and a runner left on board. We've played 2.5, tied at 2 on Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Just to put a bow on tomorrow night, Earth, Wind, and Fire in Chicago. I'll be seeing them at Dickies, where back in November, I saw George Strait.
Oh, great.
And I'm sure tomorrow night we'll have, lots of visuals to go along with it. George Strait sang for 2 hours. You know what he did for 2 hours?
Stood there.
He did.
Yeah.
They had the microphones at each of the 4 quarters of the stage, and he'd go sing 2 songs and then move. That's all the guy did for 2 hours. And the
Everybody
folks loved it. Yes, they did.
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is the bottom of the 3rd inning. Heart of the order now due up for this group from Navajo as we're tied at 2. Sabrina Gilbert, Maddie Weber, and Abby Brooks due to come to the plate in the first pitch. Taken downstairs for a ball by Sabrina. Gilbert walked her first time around and came around to score the second run of the ball game for the Lady Indians. 1-0 pitch on the way here. Ground ball foul. Just outside of the bag. Tim Ellison down at first base, coaching and questioning that call by the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count. So Gilbert had designs on a double. And Chad had designs on his Sonic Cup lasting him for the ball game, and it just got blown away. You'll still drink it, won't you? All right. Pitch downstairs to Gilbert, 2-1 on Sabrina. 5-second rule there for Chad on the Sonic Soda. 2-1 pitch on the way, and Clark overthrows the fastball, 3-1. Again, Sabrina walked on 4 pitches her first time around, and Coach going to come out and have a conversation with Palin. The infielders were going to come in and be a part of it. Coach Jenny Stidham looked and said, no, this is between the pitcher and I. You guys stay where you are. The last time that Coach Stidham did this, Clark rebounded nicely and struck out a couple of batters after the conversation. Jenny having that talk with her down.
What count do you have?
What count do I have?
Don't know.
Well, I have a count of 3-1.
Gotcha.
So Sabrina Gilbert set to go to work against Palin Clark.
Again, I just think you got to be careful here. Nothing dead red or
no.
It could end up in Blair.
Well, Gilbert certainly has the power. She's proved that the last 4 years. She's been a starter all 4 of her high school years. Looks a ball 4. She is aboard with nobody out. And that'll bring Maddie Weber to the plate. Weber singled her first time around and was left stranded at second base. Meantime, if you're Mangum, you're looking for the pitcher's friend, the 6-4-3 double play. So Clark, first pitch, a little bit outside for a ball. The count 1-0 on Maddie Weber. Again, Mangum back in action on the radio and on the internet Monday at home. First time we'll have a chance to be at home this season. Taking on Cordell. There's a called strike. And it's 1-1. Friendly confines. Look forward to it. 5:30 start time, but you and I know better. Probably closer to 6. We'll be there, and we look forward to it. 1-1 offering on the way to Weber. Off speed, and boy, she was all tied up on that one. 1-2. Good pitch there by Palin. Clark trying to bounce back after that walk to begin the inning to Sabrina Gilbert. Had a courtesy runner last time for Gilbert, with Sabrina out there this time. Up in the eyes, that one fouled out of play. I'm laughing at the fans in the stands. They had no idea where that ball was. They're looking behind them out in the open field, and the ball barely cleared the fence. Had it taken a proper bounce, it may have conked one of them in the head.
There it goes.
That time. Pitch downstairs. Good job of blocking the softball that time and holding the runner low. Did a good job there. 2-2. So the second time was a charm as the styrofoam cup exploded on impact. So 2-2 offering on the way here. Outside for a ball, and Weber has battled back and run the count full at 3-2. Abby Brooks waiting in the on-deck circle. Tied at 2, bottom half of inning number 3. Mangum and Navajo in a good one. Payoff pitch, and boy, good job by Clark. Fastball over the outer half for a strikeout. Weber gone on strikes round number 1. Second backwards K variety strikeout, and the 4th overall for Palin Clark. So 1 gone now for Abby Brooks. Brooks a single and an RBI her first time around. Cold strike, and it's 0-1 on Abby. And the fan to our left said, hey, he's got a large strike zone. And I mean, it has been generous, but he's been consistent.
Yep.
Giving that high strike all day. That ball back to the screen, and apparently it was not tipped. It just went off the glove of Lowe. And so the pass ball will put a runner in scoring position now with 1 going. Meantime, Brooks down at the count 0-2. Clark going to try to come back and get it. 0-2 pitch on the way. Line shot, base hit, left field. Stuchel comes up with the ball quickly, and they're going to hold the runner and then throw it into the dugout. Well, it bounced off the fence and stayed in the field of play, but Abby Brooks, alert base running, took second on the play, so she's in scoring position now. So a runner at third, Weber. Brooks at second. E7 on that play. And here's Carissa Callens. Callens struck out her first time around. Rolls it to short. Fielded, low throw, and in time for out number 2. Coming in to score the 3rd run of the ball game, Sabrina Gilbert. Good job there by Hannah Stair to stay with that one. And get Callens by a step over at first base for out number 2. Advancing to third on the play Abby Brooks. So here's Lily Rodriguez. Rodriguez popped a short her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Runner at third. Ground ball towards short. Setting, throwing, stare in time as the ball is picked cleanly over there by Hopper. But Navajo retakes the lead. They come up with 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error, a walk, and a runner left on board. We've played 3-2. Navajo in front of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Amanda at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Well, I want to say good Thursday evening to my good friend Robert Lee, checking into the broadcast. Robert, going to have you alongside Bud, but missing you at the convenience store in the morning. Our timing has not been exquisite. Robert got some grandkids that could play a little ball. And a one-time broadcast partner of me.
Cool. So he knows those big words you use.
Well, yeah, he's down there on the sidelines where we're doing Bulldog football. Bunt attempt here by Hopper. It goes back to the screen, 0-1 on Avery. She rolled into a fielder's choice her first time around and was safe on a error. 0-1 pitch on the way here. Had an ocean laid off of it. 1-1 on Hopper. Cadence Cooper in the on-deck circle. Millie Gonzalez to bat in the inning as well. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Cold strike. And it's 1-2. Guthrie taking a little something off that one. Good job by Kennedy. She pulled the string, not completely, but she did take some of it off. And count 1-2. Upstairs with that fastball. 2-2 now on Hopper. 3-2 ball game, top half of inning number 4. Navajo by a run. Swing and a miss. Gone on strikes will be Avery. So the first out of the inning in the books for Kennedy Guthrie. Strikeout. She had a couple in the first. Came back with one more in the second. And then is strikeout number 4 of the afternoon. Or Kennedy Guthrie. Now here's the left-handed hitting Cadence Cooper. Cooper reaching on a fielder's choice her first time around and came around to score the first run of the ball game. Hits one foul down the left or right field line, and our good friend Ronnie Webb over there. And Ronnie still hasn't been released from the shoulder issues which were plaguing him. Couldn't make the play. 0-1 pitch, foul tip, held on by Gilbert for a strike, and it's 0-2. You watch any Major League Baseball at all? No. Okay.
Not towards the end. I love playoff baseball.
Do you? Okay.
I really do. But there's just too many games. Got too much other stuff going on.
All right. Swing and a miss here. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin the 4th inning for Kennedy Kennedy. Guthrie. Back-to-back strikeouts for Guthrie, and there are 2 gone now for Millie Gonzalez. Gonzalez singled and came around to score a run her first time around. First pitch on the way here as the breeze has really picked up. 1-0. I just simply asked because, of course, I pay $19.95 a month so I can watch my beloved Kansas City Royals, and it's not money misspent this year. This one's popped up on the infield, calling for it. It's the shortstop, and she'll make the catch. Round number 3. So Mangum goes quietly in their half of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on board at the end of 3.5. 3-2. Navajo by 1 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers, and we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers!
Hagan Gamble has checked into the broadcast. Hagan, good to have you alongside, my friend, as we roll through this Thursday evening together. Thursday night football, 3 weeks away?
Yeah, some couple games on
Chiefs and Ravens.
Yep.
Open up.
NFL Network preseason, tonight.
Well, who cares about that?
Well, yeah. No,
see,
and then
and you're nice. You call it preseason. It's exhibition football. I mean, come on.
Do we have our first college game, 11 o'clock on Saturday?
Wow.
From Ireland, Florida State and Georgia Tech.
Ramblin' Wreck. Sadie McDowell will lead on here in inning number 4 for Navajo. McDowell 0 for 1, struck out looking her first time around, fouls that one out of play. Oh, 1 pitch on the way to Sadie. Outside for ball, 1-1. You know, that's the thing about college football, and well, the NFL, football in particular, high school. You know, it starts out and it's like brutally hot, and by the end, snow and cold. Good job of blocking the ball that time by the catcher. 2-1.
Frozen tundra of
Lambeau Field. 2-1 now on McDowell. Clark goes to work. Foul back to the screen, 2-2. I asked you about Major League Baseball. I mentioned the Kansas City Royals, of course.
Doing okay?
Yeah, I mean they're looking at making the playoffs, and he'll probably finish second in the MVP voting is Bobby Witt Jr.
Yep.
Shortstop for the Royals is just phenomenal, and folks had a chance to see him part of the home run derby down in Texas in July. Called strike 3 there, and McDowell doesn't like the call, but she's gone on strikes. Backwards K variety for the second time this evening. So here's Landry Rimple. Grounded back to the pitcher her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Aaron Judge going to be the MVP. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
He is a beast.
If he can just stay healthy. Rimple lifts one into right field. Gonzalez takes a couple of steps back and makes the catch for round number 2. Good job by Millie to locate the ball and then make the catch. So back to the top of the order we go. Alexa Hoffman. Hoffman, a home run and a walk. Been on board both times. Of course, the Yankees got a great 1-2 punch in Judge and Juan Soto. Hoffman punched one over the fence her first time around. Takes outside for a ball here. 1-0 on Alexa. We play in inning number 4. Navajo on top, 3-2. 2 gone in the 4th. And top of the order for the Lady Indians. Had a notion, couldn't hold off, and kind of level the count at 1-1. Some woofing going on. What's that all about? 1-1 pitch on the way here. Upstairs for a ball.
Nope.
Oh, no, he called it a strike.
Because of the woofing.
Oh, you bark at me, I'll show you. I got the mask and the clicker. So Hoffman ran it full both times around.
Just can't get that second strike off speed.
Well, and she's slowing the arm and body motion. You know, a couple times she's thrown it well. And Coach said I'm telling her that right now. It's the release point, not your arm speed, but your release point and your grip on the ball. I got it 2-2, and so does 3-1. Ground ball off the end of the bat, knocked down by Hopper, but she's not going to get back to the bag in time. And an infield single for Hoffman keeps the inning alive. Good job by Alexa. Kind of cued that one off the end of the bat and had a funky spin on it. And a good job by Avery to just simply go get it, knock it down, and keep it out of right field. So Guthrie now a chance to help herself. Kennedy 0 for 2. She has struck out and popped up to the first baseman. Takes a strike here, and it's 0-1 on Kennedy. Royals entertaining the Philadelphia Phillies this weekend. Bryce Harper. This one's found out of play. It's 0-2. I don't know where I saw it, but there was video when Harper was like 18 years old and hit a home run 450 feet.
Holy cow.
Of course, I look at you and the athlete extraordinaire David Doss standing next to you in the broadcast booth, flexing and saying 450 is nothing. Called strike 3. And a good job by Clark to get out number 3 in the number 2 batter. A couple of strikeouts in the inning for Palin. No runs, there was a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of 4, Navajo 3, Mangum 2. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So that commercial there for Tiger Cub, how much fun did those kids have doing that?
Loved it. Screaming into that.
So what you were saying is they were the carpenters sitting on top of the world, looking down on creation. Karen and Richard. What should I be embarrassed if I said that I actually have that song on my iTunes?
No.
Is that okay?
That's all right.
Okay. All right.
I might have a Barry Manilow song on mine. So
you know, he's going to be in concert Tuesday night over at Paycom.
His hairpieces.
Stop it.
Needs to be updated.
Hannah Sayre going to lead it off here. Hannah takes a called strike 0-1 on the shortstop. Hannah has grounded out, singled, driven in a run. 1 for 2. This one off the fist towards short. Take the funny hop, and Hannah going to beat it out. First baseman couldn't hold on to the ball, but it wouldn't have mattered. Sayre, again, blazing speed. Left-hander getting out of the box quickly. So here's Giselle Rowell. Rowell 0 for 2, struck out and grounded back to the pitcher. And you know that Giselle going to be bunting here.
Get it together.
Talked about the speed of Sayre at first base. She is the potential tying run. Bunt popped up. Gilbert giving chase, and Sabrina diving for it. Can't get there, and it's 0-1. Did you ever catch?
No.
But
it put me in right and said, just be quiet.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're running that catcher's gear, And, I mean, it's just and you take it off, and you feel like you're Usain Bolt. I mean, not having to run in that stuff. 0-1 pitch again, trying to bunt. Rao doesn't get it done. 0-2 now on Giselle. Stare at first. Nobody out here in the fifth. Mangum, a couple of runs in the second. Kennedy Guthrie has shut them down other than that. 0-2 pitch. Out of the zone. 1-2 now on Rao. Well, even if the wind is blowing on Monday when we do Mangum and Cordell, we won't be in the middle of it. 1-2 pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss. Rao gone on strikes for out number 1.
Yeah, thank you very much. This kind lady retrieved
my pencils.
Yep.
You know how hard it is to find pencils?
I saw them down there. I figured they were yours.
Yeah. Nobody uses pencils anymore. I need my Big Chief tablet as well. Here's Brent Woodruss. Woodruss off the fist, looped behind second base, and everybody going to be safe.
Saw that one coming, right? Because it was just off the hands and spinning like a top.
Sadie McDowell trying to make the catch as the ball rolled towards her and step on the bag at the same time and couldn't get it done. So an infield single for Woodruss will bring Clark to the plate. Runners at first and second now, one gone. Palin been on board both times. Takes a fastball for a strike, and it's only one on Clark. Palin her first time around, single and stole a base. And then reached on a fielder's choice. 1 for 2. Took a healthy cut there. Couldn't catch up with the fastball. Down on the count 0-2. Now Palin just needs to put something in play. She's down on the count 0-2. Woodruss at first. Stare at second. Both run well. Signed for a ball. We count 1-2 now on Brent. We played golf yesterday after work, and temperature dropped down to about 92. At about 7:45, and we thought it was comfortable. 1-2 pitch here off the fist and caught for out number 2. Don't know that shouldn't have been a infield fly. So 2 gone now for Aubrey Lowe. Lowe 0 for 2. She has struck out and popped out to the pitcher. Mangum looking for some 2-out magic like they had in inning number 2 when they played it a pair. Pitch downstairs. 1-0. So I'm trying to think of a Barry Manilow song that I can actually... Copacabana.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl.
You know it well. 1-1. Trying to think of, of course, all you had was slow, sappy stuff, but
yeah.
I hear snippets in my head, but I can't think of names of songs. 1-1 pitch on the way here. This one is popped up on the infield and enough room to make the play in front of the first base dugout for out number 3 will be the first baseman, Maddie Weber. So Mangum will come up empty in their half of the 5th. No runs, hit, and a couple of runners left on board. 2 hits, a couple of runners left on board. We played 4.5, 3-2, Navajo. Over Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Get ready to hit a home run in style with Funky Flamingo. As sports season swings into action, we're here to deck you out in the coolest custom trucker hats. No matter your team or sport, we've got the gear to make you stand out. Swing by Facebook.com/MyFunkyFlamingo. And let's get personal with your style. Funky Flamingo. Your game day just got a whole lot funkier. Customize it, wear it, love it. Email me at funkyflamingollc@gmail.com or call 405-422-0082.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Want to say hi to Denise Short, Xavier Panetta, and Brian Coleman. Brian, another one of those graduates of the Altus Merchants softball team.
Has the Oklahoman done their college or high school football predictions or anything?
They are actually doing them today. Okay. They had the 2A previews.
Okay.
So obviously A, B, and C coming. And I'm not sure if they'll do 2 different days for Class A and B because of the split or not. But yeah. 6A, they're picking Bixby in the big division.
No surprise.
Yeah. Went out on a limb on that one. Carl Albert in 5A. 4A, that's a Wagner, of course, one of the ones that's always there. Bethany. 4A loaded. There's a lot of good teams in Class 4A.
Is Washington still in 3A?
Washington is in 2A.
2A. I mean,
there's a high fly ball in the left field.
Gone.
Wave goodbye to the softball, Sabrina Gilbert. Gilbert going New Jack City there. That was hit a ton.
A ton. Yep.
That was one where the fielders just simply waved bye-bye. First pitch swinging. And Gilbert crushed it. It's 4-2. Second home run of the ball game, but you know what? Both of them solo shots. So if you're going to give up the knock, then you're okay with it being a solo shot.
And we talked about being careful with her throughout the first few innings, but yeah, got something a little too fat there to smoke.
Well, I mean, she walked on 4 pitches her first time around, walked on 5 the second time around, and again. Setting dead red, Brent Woodruff, the new pitcher, give up the home run on the first pitch. Maddie Weber looks at a strike, 0-1 on Weber. Singled her first time around, struck out looking in the third, 1 for 2. Fastball upstairs, 1-1. You know that Woodruff and Sabrina, they go back a long way. I mean, they've competed against one another for a long time. And I think Woodruff is like, okay, I'm going to give you my best, see what you can do with it. And Gilbert turned on it, got it out of here. 1-1 pitch on the way. Off speed. Good job pulling the string there by Woodruff, and it's 1-2. Abby Brooks waits in the on-deck circle. Navajo coming into the ball game, 8 contests. They'd given up a total of 5 runs. 2 so far tonight. Going to take that 5 to win it for Mangum. This one's off the fist into shallow right field and diving, but unable to make the play. From her second base position is Giselle Rowell. So Texas leaguer, a doinker, a duck snort, and a single for Maddie Weber. So Weber's aboard with nobody out for Abby Brooks. Brooks, a couple of singles and an RBI.
Keep them going, guys. Keep them going.
Pitching change made in the bottom half of inning number 5. And first 2 batters have gotten on board for Navajo. Called strike here. And it's 0-1 on Brooks. I guess there's going to be a Friday night game. We're talking about the NFL. And Thursday night, 3 weeks from tonight, swing and a miss. That one goes, foul tip. 0-2. But there'll be a Friday night game, and it's I believe, being held in Brazil.
Wow.
One of those things that if you don't subscribe to the Peacock Network, you can't watch it.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch here. Ground ball towards short. Flip to second for 1. Throw to first. Not in time. But the Tigers do get an out. Weber retired. 6-4 for out number 1. Safe at first base, so the fielder's choice is Abby Brooks. Of course, Peacock now my favorite network because they are showing Homicide. Life on the Streets.
Interesting.
Oh, what a great show that was.
Really?
Oh, my goodness, yes. Pitch Up Studio. It probably, in people in law enforcement actually would say this, it was one of the most realistic cop drama shows on television. 1-0 pitch, fouled out of play. 1-1. Based out of Baltimore. Andre Brower was in it. Yafit Kotai.
Even better, Chips.
Ned Beatty, who?
Chips.
Chips.
TV show.
Oh, come on, man. You're talking about Eric Estrada now.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch, off speed, and it's a good one. 1-2. You're killing me, man. Chips. Oh, my goodness. Acting in that was horrible. 1-2 pitch. All the women are saying, who needed to act? We just want to look at Eric Estrada.
If we're going to have a Brute reference tonight, we might as well have a Chips reference.
Oh, my goodness. You go on to TV Land, some of those other things. You watch some of those shows, and you're like, you've got to be kidding me. 1-2 pitch, rolled. That's a fair ball.
That's a hit.
And a double clutch, not in
hit.
time.
Yep.
Good job by Carissa Callens to simply beat that one out. Infield single. Runners at first and second now. And just one out.
It's like hiding the cue ball somewhere. It was perfectly laid down the line.
Kept thinking it was going to spin foul, and it did not. I think Coach Stidham going to have a question about that, but that ball was on the inside of the foul line. Any question about it. I think she just wanted to have the conversation so she could make her way to the circle and talk to her kids. They drill here in inning number 5.
Critical juncture. Got a 2-run game and 2 runners aboard, so.
And just one out.
Yeah.
4-2 ball game.
Doing a good job competing with a very good Navajo team, and don't want to let things get out of hand. Late, again, bottom of the 5th.
So we talk about the different levels, and Navajo, a Class A school, they don't have districts. But from 2A up, there are districts. And Mangum plays in a district with Hooker, Texoma Goodwell, and Merritt. And none of those teams have played a district game yet. You got to play each school twice, so obviously that's 6 of those games.
Good old Goodwell. You got to traverse Pampa and
well,
different ways to go.
The last time I was there, I was actually living in Woodward, and I was doing college basketball.
Yeah.
Northwestern Oklahoma State was playing at Panhandle State, and that was the night that the first Iraqi war started.
Oh, wow. 93?
It's 92, I think.
92.
That one rolled foul on the bunt attempt by Lily Rodriguez, 0-1 on Lily. Anyhow, point is, my broadcast partner and I, Todd Miller, made our way from Woodward to Goodwell. Got ready to broadcast, only to be preempted by the war. Obviously life happened, but you're like, well, could we have been somewhere closer to home when that started?
It could have been Heidi and the Raiders.
Yeah, 0-1 pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-2. You talk about that. We talk about the NFL starting in 3 weeks, and I've been telling you that I've been watching a lot of the NFL Network, and they have the football life, and there was so much about Joe Willie Namath. They had to have 2 parts. Quite an interesting story. Joe Willie Namath. I had forgotten that he actually went to Alabama.
Yeah, Roll Tide.
Yeah. And he was very close to getting kicked out of school by Bear Bryant, shockingly enough. But for some reason, Bear saw something in him and let him stay.
Wanted to win.
Well, there's that. Off-speed pitch, way out in front, and swinging and missing will be Lily Rodriguez for round number 2.
Big out by Woodward.
But the ball dropped, and the runner's alertly advancing a base. So Callan's in scoring position at second, and Brooks goes to third for Sadie McDowell. McDowell 0 for 2. She has struck out twice. First pitch. Hits by the catcher. She's going to try to score from third. Out at the plate! Oh, what a flip there on a bang play. Aubrey Lowe.
That's close.
Got it into the glove of Woodruss, who slapped down the tag, and the inning will come to an end. Wow. It started with a bang with a home run by Gilbert. It ends with a bang with a play at the plate. We've played 5. It's 4-2. Navajo on top of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Have you visited Western Traditions in Mangum yet?
I'm waiting for a sale.
Well, I'm here to tell you the wait is over because there's a secret sale going on right now. Western Traditions is quickly becoming known for high-end, unique Western furniture. And now during the secret sale, just mention radio and get 20% off in-stock furniture.
20% off. Wow, that's a big deal on unique, one-of-a-kind furniture.
Remember, you've got to ask for the discount to get it. Mention radio and get 20% off all in-stock furniture at Western Traditions, downtown Mangum.
All right, we go top half of inning number 6. And we say hello to Shalonda Dickey, who's watching, Jennifer Reisner, and Rosanna Schuster, who has joined us at the broadcast booth as well. How about that play at the plate there a moment ago? A little bit, the ball did not get that far away from Aubrey Lowe, rather. She did a good job of feeding on the toss to the pitcher covering, and
it could have gone either way, and I wouldn't have been upset if it was called the other way, really. And I think both sets of fans realize that, too. There's a lot of dust, a puff of dirt that was kind of hiding things, but called out.
Bunt to begin the inning for Holly Lehman-Webb, and Webb will beat this one out. Good bunt by Webb. She went down the third base line, and Holly Lehman-Webb on board to begin inning number 6 for Mangum.
Half second later, that ball probably would have been foul.
Avery Hopper now will step in. Hopper has reached on an error and struck out. 0 for 2. Tried to bunt, missed it. It's 0-1 on Avery.
Trying to get to the top of the order, but yeah, get some base runners aboard somehow.
Yeah, and I'm kind of coaching here with Coach Stidham. I'm thinking I go ahead and send Lehman-Webb. 7th place hitter, bunts, fielded by the third baseman. She'll throw to first for out number 1. Lehman-Webb takes second. She's in scoring position with 1 gone. Good job on the sacrifice there. So 1 gone here in inning number 6. Mangum trailing 4-2. Left-handed Cadence Cooper steps in, loops this one into shallow left field. It's going to get down and get to the wall. Lehman-Webb rounding third. They're going to wave her home. She will score, and winding up at second base will be Cadence Cooper.
Getting production from the bottom of that order.
I got to tell you, Chad, when she first hit it, I thought it was going to land in shallow left center field, and it just continued to carry. And when it finally touched down, it rolled to the fence. Lehman-Webb scoring easily. It's a 4-3 ball game. How about that?
Big time hit.
Millie Gonzalez 1 for 2, single, and a run scored. Runner at second. She'll roll it on the ground to short. Big hop there. Throw in time for out number 2. You talked about getting back to the top of the order, and here comes Hannah Stair with 2 gone.
Punch this through the infield somehow and get this game tied.
Stair 2 for 3. Couple of singles and RBI. She has grounded to short. She's gone to the left side of the field each time. Looks that way here, but the pitch outside for a ball. Getting a from Mr. Fox.
The Mr. Dawes.
Maybe that was Dawes, I heard, not Fox. Okay.
Yeah.
1-0 count on the left-handed hitting Stair.
Looked like a good pitch.
Pitch on the way here. That's a called strike. That's an easy one. 1-1 now on Hannah. I mean, Doss is the home guy here. He can't be complaining. You know?
Yeah, he's belly aching about that 3 inches of home plate that's covered up.
He says, we've invested in brooms here. Let's use them. 1-1 count now on Hannah. Shortstop for Mangum. Trying to tie this one up. Looks at a pitch outside for a ball. 2-1 on Stair. Shading her towards left field. We talked about she's gone that way each time at the plate. If she can poke something in the right center field, she'll run for days. Inside out swing, line drive right at the shortstop for out number 3, and the inning will come to an end. But Mangum clawing their way back into it. They come up with 1 run on a couple of hits. There are no errors and a runner left on board. We played 5.5, 4-3, Navajo in front of Mangum. It's Classic Hits 97.7.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers, on and off the field, in court. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Well, let's see if Brent Woodruss can hold serve here. In inning number 6, they're clubbed down by 1, 4-3, and numbers 2, 3, and 4 will be up for Mangum in the 7th. As we go to work here, due up for the Lady Indians, it'll be numbers 8, 9, and 1. So Woodruss, who gave up the solo home run to begin inning number 5, has her club down by 1. Sadie McDowell steps in. McDowell 0 for 2, struck out both times. She was at the plate on the bang-bang third out of the inning at home to end the bottom half of the 5th. Ground ball on the short, too short rather, and picked up on the hop, and a good play by Hannah Stair for out number 1. The ball kind of flattened out. Everything's been taking pretty good hops, but that one flattened out, and Stair had to keep the tailgate down, went and got it for round number 1. Landry Rimple. She's 0 for 2. Grounded back to the pitcher and flying to right. First pitch. That'll loop into left field for a base hit. Rimple, first pitch swinging. So back to the top of the order will go Navajo. Runner aboard with 1 gone in the 6th. And here's Alexa Hoffman. Remember, she led off the ball game with a home run. She's also walked and singled. Been on board all 3 times, 3 for 3, with an RBI and a run scored.
Go, guys!
Woodruss set to go to work. Off speed, called strike, 0-1 on the leadoff hitter for Navajo. 1 gone in the frame.
A long time ago, you mentioned it, bottom of the 1st, she launched one.
Downstairs on that one. Count level at 1-1 on the right fielder. Wind continues to push to left on 1 pitch. Called strike. It is 1-2. And again with the heat, been some humidity around as well. I don't know where it's coming from, but
I'm telling you what, this is beautiful compared to Saturday.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
It was tough.
1-2 pitch on the way here, off speed. Good job by Lowe to block it. They're going to send the runner. And advancing on the wild pitch to second base will be Landry Rimple. It's a good job by Lowe to knock that ball down, but it bounced away from her. And Rimple runs well. No way you're going to get her. So a runner in scoring position now with 1 gone. Hoffman takes downstairs for a ball. The count level at 2-2 on Alexa. It wasn't even cool when we left Hollis at 10 o'clock Saturday night.
Yeah.
Ball 4 on board for the 4th time this afternoon. The leadoff hitter, Alexa Hoffman. Walked twice, homered and singled. There's Kennedy Guthrie. Guthrie 0 for 3. She has struck out twice and popped to first. You know she really would like to get into one there. Out in front of that, 0-1. Remember, she hit a couple of balls hard her first time around. Both went foul. And then Palin Clark, who was pitching at the time, pulled the string and had her a day and a half out front, struck her out. See what Woodruss does here, ahead in the count, 0-1. Cold strike 2 on the fastball, 0-2.
I think you're going to see the same sequence.
Really? You're brave enough to do it again? You're going to pull the string?
Yeah.
I don't know. You embarrassed me once. I may be sitting on it here.
I think in high school you do it.
Okay. 0-2 pitch from Woodruss.
You're wrong. I'm wrong.
Fly ball left field. Say goodbye to it. Yeah. That's gone. No doubt about it.
Probably should.
Yeah. That was fat. That was pretty, and that one is gone.
On time.
Yep. Third home run of the ball game for Navajo. This one a 3-run shot.
Big runs.
Yeah. So 4-3 ball game now suddenly is 7-3, and the inning not over yet.
What? Yeah.
So the home
Doss
run.
give me credit.
Yeah, he is. You had the right
But
call.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Well, I don't know that I don't put it over the plate. I mean, I'm going to go make her chase something, no matter what it is.
Yeah, she was on time that time for sure.
Here's Gilbert.
Well,
There's that off-speed pitch, called strike and 0-1. Sabrina tattooed one a moment ago in her first home run of the ball game. Gilbert been on board all 3 times. Couple of walks, 2 runs scored, and the solo home run, an inning ago.
Again, good teams. You make just one mistake, you're fighting tooth and nail the whole way. You make one mistake, and all of a sudden down 4 runs.
Coach Tidham coaching up her freshman catcher said, look, time was called. Get out there and talk to your pitcher. Which is kind of interesting because it's a freshman going and talking to a senior. And a senior like Woodruss with the personality that comes with her. Like, what are you coming out here and talking to me for, freshman? I'm gonna talk to you.
Tell me about that pitch a while ago.
Yeah, no kidding. So Gilbert digs in now. Base is empty. 1 gone in the 6th. Popped up in the air to center field. Layman Webb is there. Holly will make the catch for out number 2. Just got underneath it a little bit, did Gilbert. First time she's been retired this afternoon. 2 gone now. And that'll bring Maddie Weber to the plate. Weber singled in the 1st, struck out looking in the 3rd, singled in the 5th. 2 for 3. There's those planes that had Navajo in their flight path. Pitch upstairs for ball, 1-0. When our then stepdaughter went to school out here, I was like, how do you study? Well, we don't fall asleep in class. 1-0 pitch, fouled it out of play. That'll level the count at 1-1. Down by 4, and keep it right there if you are Ren Woodruss. Home run been the undoing of Mangum here this afternoon. Called strike. Count on Weber now, 1-2. And again, if you're Woodruss, just go get her. No jicky-jacking around here. 1-2 pitch. Grounded towards 3rd. Clark will set, fire, and the inning will come to an end. But not before Navajo plates 3. 3 runs on 2 hits. There was a walk, and nobody left on base. Kennedy Guthrie took care of that with a 3-run home run. We have played 6, 7-3. Navajo on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Lady Tigers, a pair runs in the second, one more in the sixth. They're going to have to come up with at least 4 here in the seventh if they want this one to continue, trailing 7-3. It'll be Giselle Rowell, Palin Clark, or Bryn Woodruff and Palin Clark do up for the Lady Tigers here in the top half of inning number 7. And again, we will be back on the air with the Lady Tigers on Monday, as they will play host to Cordell. Lady Tigers, first pitch swinging here. Fly ball, right field. That ball carrying, and it gets all the way to the fence. Giselle Rowell will wind up at second base. Good job by Rowell. Went with a pitch and hit it over the right fielder's head. Good start to the inning. A double for Rowell. So here's Woodruss. Bren on the afternoon has singled a couple of times. And actually she's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Her club down here, 7-3. Hold strike and it's 0-1. Well, you're sitting on that pitch, Chad Fox. You wanted that one.
Well,
you're taking a hack.
Yeah. And she would have to get around. That was a good inside pitch.
Guthrie's 0-1 offering on the way to Woodruss. Shows bunt. She's out. Yep. Bryn was well out of the batter's box when she made contact with the bat.
And you don't want to be her helmet right now, because there it goes.
She did bounce it, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
That had some elevation on it. So one gone now for Palin Clark. A great idea by Bryn, but just a little premature. This one off the fist towards second. Caught there for out number 2. So Palin hit it hard, but running to second baseman. And just like that, there are 2 gone. So Aubrey Lowe will step in. Lowe struck out the end of first. Popped to the pitcher in the third and fouled out in the fifth. 0 for 3. Runner at second, 2 gone. Hits this one on the infield and I tell you what, ball drops safely. But the important thing is Gilbert and Brooks were able to avoid one another. That one had disaster written all over it.
Yeah, that was 2 heads about to bump.
And again, that's probably the fielder's play.
Yep.
Catcher got the gear on,
Ball
running
spinning.
running to the ball. See if Mangum can take advantage of the break there. Pitch inside for a ball. Count 1-1 on Aubrey. Boy, I tell you, that was, because to both kids' credit, neither one were giving up on the play. They decided they were going to make the play. That was almost a big-time collision. 1-1 pitch off the fish, shallow center field. Catch is made. Ball game is over. So Mangum will come up empty in inning number 7. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. The victory will go to Navajo. They win it by a final score of 7-3. We're back to wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, Alexa Hoffman started the ball game for Navajo with a solo home run in inning number 1. And then the 3-run jack that happened in the 6th inning by Kennedy Guthrie, the punctuation mark. 7-3, the victory goes to Navajo. Lady Indians hitting 3 home runs in the ball game to win this one going away.
Yeah, but Mangum,
take care.
Lady Tigers, nip and tuck the whole way, Michael. It was a 1-run game until that 3-run shot. And so Mangum competed well against a top 10 team in Navajo. Little losing streak here, but coach coaching them up and get back on track soon.
Yeah, you mentioned the losing streak. They dropped a couple of ball games yesterday, or I keep saying yesterday, but on Tuesday up at Elk City. Canute beat them 5-3, and then Leedy shut them out 6-0. Leedy number 12 in Class B. So it's not like they've been playing the Sisters of the Poor, but can't use that as an excuse either. They fall to 7-4 on the year. Navajo, meantime, ranked number 6 in Class A. They improved to 8-1. They give up 3 runs in the ball game, and now in 9 contests, they have given up a total of 8 runs, and 3 of those in this one.
I waited till the end, but our video held up. I didn't
How
say
about
anything.
that?
I knew if I did,
Man.
Barnes would have turned around and gave me that side eye.
The proverbial kiss of death,
Yes.
Indeed. Yes, ma'am. I said, behave yourself. All right. Deborah Gamble joining us in the broadcast booth. So for Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Join us on Monday. We will be over at Mangum for the first game of the year against Cordell. Not the first game of the year for either club, but the first game you and I will broadcast from Mangum. We look forward to it about 5:45 on Monday afternoon. It'll be Mangum and Cordell right here on your home of Mangum Sports. We are Classic Hits 97.7.